Hello, my name is Stephanie Gadion, and today I'll be sharing my informational painted lady butterfly story. So these are conditions that they need to survive. Painted ladies need warm, dry climates and thrive in temperatures between 70 to 90-degree weather. They need open, bright areas such as gardens or flower fields. They can survive in a container, but it needs to be out of direct sunlight as it can overheat the caterpillar and or butterfly. They need plenty of food readily available to them. Caterpillars need food such as thistle, hollylock, mallow, daisies, etc. if it's in the wild. These flowers will do as long as it's free of pesticides. In adult life, they need flowers such as blazing stars, thistles, or asters that can produce nectar for their next food source. If they're in a container, they need ample amount of artificial food within the container to survive its larvae or caterpillar stage. So this is the life cycle of a painted lady butterfly. I'm going to start off with the egg. So here you can see the egg, and female painted lady butterflies lay their eggs on plants they prefer. The eggs are as small as the size of a pinhead. In this stage, the egg can last anywhere from 3 to 6 days. Next is the caterpillar or larvae stage. And as you can see, the caterpillar it differs from other caterpillars as it's more dark toned and it has a more spiky texture. So after the caterpillar hatches from the egg, the very hungry painted lady caterpillar will devour the leaves and food around it. The caterpillar will shed its skin as it grows fairly quickly. This stage lasts anywhere from 7 to 12 days. Next would be the chrysalis or the pupa stage. So silk comes from the caterpillar spinneret that's just below its mouth. It will create a silk pad to stick onto the leaf, attaches to it, spins its cocoon around itself, and hangs from the cocoon. As the days pass, the caterpillar skin will split from the inside and will reveal a brown casing underneath the silk cocoon, making it look like a brown chrysalis overall. This stage lasts anywhere from 7 to 10 days. And next is the butterfly or the adult stage. As you can see here, they have a multitude of colors. As the painted lady butterfly emerges from the cocoon, their wings are soft and wet. They will need anywhere from hours to a day to dry their wings. A butterfly has 17 to 14 days of life, and within those days, they reproduce and start the life cycle all over again. So, what happens in the chrysalis? So, inside the chrysalis, it goes through metamorphosis, meaning it's going to change its caterpillar structure into a butterfly structure. In this transformation, the caterpillar becomes completely liquid to transform itself into a butterfly. That process is called histolysis. So it is the process where the caterpillar's tissues actually break down to reorganize itself to form into a butterfly. This breakdown is usually in the form of liquid in the case of painted lady butterflies. Metamorphosis is defined as a rapid change in physical form in animals or insects. So sometimes we see huge swarms of painted lady butterflies, and we often ask why. So intense rainfall can cause a super blooming of wildflowers, which is the food source of painted lady caterpillars and butterflies. And due to the super bloom of the food, it can result in a massive population boom. The wildflower bloom can also aid in camouflage, which helps survival rates. So painted lady butterflies actually have characteristics to aid in their survival. They have camouflage. So the orange brownish colors of a painted lady can help them camouflage with their surroundings, making it difficult for predators to spot them. Compound eyes, they also have compound eyes, and compound eyes are a type of eyes that are made up of smaller visual units. So one can say, think of like 1,000 eyes compounded into one eyeball. So that gives painted ladies almost a 360-degree view, which can aid in seeing threats. They are sensitive to movement, so painted ladies can detect it faster. And they also have rapid flight. So with the help of their compound eyes, they can detect predators easier and use their high-speed flight to escape them. So who are their predators? Their predators are insects such as spiders, wasps, and ants, and animals such as birds, bats, small rodents, and frogs. There are reasons for lower populations among the painted ladies. So pesticide use in gardens and or farmland can reduce populations of painted lady species because it can harm caterpillars and butterflies due to the toxicity of pesticide. Climate change is also a big factor as it can cause hotter and drier weather changes, which means less rainfall. This decreases habitats and declining food sources. And since climate change can cause habitat loss, it can be concluded that painted lady caterpillars and or butterflies can be detected by their predators much more easier, causing lower population rates. So what can we do to help? We can plant native nectar-rich plants. Locals can plant painted lady friendly plants like thistle or mallow to feed them in all stages of life. We can also look for flowers that are drought tolerant as they will not need much water to survive and be available all year round for them. And we can reduce the use of pesticides. Rather than using chemicals that can harm vegetation and wildlife around them, locals can use herbs such as mint, rosemary, lavender, basil, lemon balm, etc., to keep unwanted pests out of their garden. And planting drought tolerant plants or plants overall can really help the environment and can balance the ecosystem a little more friendlier, which can bring more rain rather than just dry weather. Thank you for listening.